Hey everyone, it's Mike from Wichita. Sunday morning. In particular, it is Easter Sunday morning. It is some of the nicest weather that I've seen out here in the last several days. Been trying to get out and go for a walk, but it just hasn't been the nicest. But this is absolutely amazing out here. So I came out to the Wetlands Park to breathe some fresh air, as they say. But yeah, the gym is closed today. Even though it's a 24-hour gym, they closed so that the staff could be with their families today. And as I've said in previous videos, I think that's great. Yeah, it throws a little wrench in my return to fitness, but it's something I can manage. We'll get through it. And, some things in life are just bigger than yourself. As somebody who's, worked holiday after holiday after holiday, I'm glad they're giving those folks time. That would be a good place to work at, I would think. So, but anyway, so taking another rest day, which is great for me. I mean, I worked out one day, lifted one day, and then, hey, another rest day, which honestly, as I've gotten older, 45, I'm sure if I was in high school or younger, that would have just absolutely drove me nuts that they were closed and that I took a rest day. But man, once you get older, yeah, no worries here. Glad to have that rest day in such a short period of time. And that's what I like about the flexibility that I do, being just a hobby lifter. I can do that type of thing and know that I'll be back in the gym tomorrow and everything will be okay. But yeah, the wetlands out here, it's just amazing. This is this little hidden gem of a place I found, and they're still working on it. They're gonna do more work and get it fixed up, and that'll be neat to see kind of once everything's finished. But like I had mentioned earlier, it's Easter. I had two options when I got up this morning. And one was I could have just laid there in bed in lump mode. And then the second option was, even though it is a rest day, I figured it's so nice. I've been waiting. The wind's been just so crazy and, the storms and everything. And so I didn't want to miss this opportunity to get out, try to walk about a mile. I'm going to try to, burn some calories. I mean, it's not going to be a lot, obviously. And in the big picture, will this walk change my appearance or anything like that? No. But it'll definitely help with my mental health or mental fitness, mental exercises of just kind of building those continuous habits of, hey, let's go think of doing some fitness or something like that first. So that's why I got up. And it really, the nice thing is I'm early enough in this return to fitness that it really wasn't much of an issue. I mean, it wasn't much of a challenge. It was kind of like, yeah, it's nice out. Let's go. You'll feel better once you do it. And here we are. And I'm glad I did. But being Easter Sunday, obviously a little later on in the day, there's going to be some food challenges, obviously. And, for us folks who are been overweight, family gatherings can be challenging. And I'm not talking about, oh, I don't like this uncle or that uncle or anything like that. And I certainly am not from a family that's like that. And I always feel sad for folks who have to manage relationship issues, had family gatherings and stuff like that. I'm very fortunate to be a family that actually likes to spend time together and enjoys seeing each other and everybody's company and everything like that. So that is one of life's blessings. But what I'm talking about is just managing the food intake, because obviously today I think the menu's got some fried chicken on it. There'll be plenty of sides, you know, all the goodies, the deviled eggs, plenty of different salads, you know, pasta salads, those type of things. And it can be a real challenge not to just go hog wild and go crazy on it. And so I just figured, you know, by taking this walk this morning too, I would just mentally set myself up for success. And also in the back of my mind, I've got to check my weight. It'll be Monday morning tomorrow. And so I'll do kind of my weekly weight check-in to kind of see where I'm at. And, you know, and honestly, I don't want to just go absolutely nuts eating fried chicken and, oh Lord, just getting filled up on sodium and everything else. And, you know, next thing you're up a bunch of weight. And I don't really want to do that. So I'm pretty excited. You know, we're going to go have some good food, everything like that. And I'll try to be active, you know, at the gathering and everything. And we'll just kind of see. We'll see how this goes. I'm very optimistic that it'll work out pretty good, but figured I'd just set myself up with the start of a good day. And, you know, I think part of the battle too is just actually thinking about this stuff and having a plan. You know, folks that haven't really had to, you know, go through weight loss battles and gains and lose fitness and gain fitness, you know, they're very fortunate. They don't have to think about that kind of stuff when it comes to family gatherings and everything. They can just show up and eat and leave. Whereas folks in our shoes, my shoes, you got to really plan this out. And you still got to enjoy yourself. You know, that's the thing too, is the older I've gotten, you know, you can certainly enjoy yourself while you know, also eat different foods and stuff like that. You know, like I've said many times, I'm over 45. There's, you know, I'm not going to, you know, kill myself eating a grilled chicken breast and salad. It's just not going to be sustainable long term. So those are kind of my Easter food thoughts. I'm just really glad to be out here walking this morning. It is incredibly nice. Incredibly nice. It's really good to see. Kind of gives me hope for the rest of the summer too, that, you know, if the summer's nice and into the fall, then what is that, 6 to 8 months? That's 6 to 8 months of, you know, getting outdoors and walking and that type of thing and just moving around. I think I can really make a good run at this. That's the plan. And if you're wondering too how the spring trip, well, I guess it'll be summertime, it's spring now, but the beach trip countdown, I think we're around like 62, 63 days. And I think I made the right decision to not make it a countdown. When I was on the treadmill yesterday, I was like, yeah, this is probably the right call, because I just don't really want to make that trip, just the summit, and then just crash and burn afterwards and not go back to the gym. So I really think I made the right call on that. I was kind of iffy on it, but now after kind of thinking about it for a few days, it was the right decision to not, you know, make a formal countdown of the time left until I go to vacation. Now, granted, oh yeah, it's in the back of my mind, and continue to look places up and that I want to visit or see, or possible activities and those type of things. So, you know, it's still there as a form of motivation, but it's not the motivation. So that's been good. Trying to think really what else is going on in the world of fitness. Like I said, it'll be shoulders trap tomorrow. Once we get back in the gym, we'll be on the early morning, 7 to 8. That's probably early for some people, and Other folks, that's probably sleeping in. But yeah, we'll be there. No problems. Feel good. I'm sure I'll be more than rested. Get the shoulders and traps working. Get some cardio in. Looking forward to that. And then let's see. We'll have the, we'll weigh in before we go to the gym, obviously. So we'll see how that's looking. I don't really know. Hopefully the downward trend stays of, weight loss won't be a whole lot, but that's okay. This takes time. As one of the saying goes, you didn't gain all the weight in 30 days. So you're probably not going to lose it all in 30 days. And that's how I feel. I just got to keep that in the back of mind, that this is going to take some time to get the weight down. And then after the weight is gone, then we got to really focus on the sustainability of the long-term strength and just health in general. So that, if we make it to 60, we're not having this same battle and talk and everything else, except it's 3 times as harder because I'm more sore, or joints or knee replacements or whatever it may be. Yeah, so that's why we're taking this serious now. We're going to get this dialed in, and we're going to get it focused. So, but yeah, as far as the food intake today, I think we'll just focus on the family meal. It's supposed to be in the afternoon, which is nice too. So should probably just do 1 meal on that today. Maybe a little light breakfast, some scrambled eggs or something. I don't know yet. And then we'll get the meal in, and then that'll probably be it for the day, because I'm sure it'll be a lot of calories. Not hog wild calories, but just a lot of calories in general. And then we'll kind of get prepared mentally for the week. Gonna have to make a grocery store run. You know how I get excited about my Monday mornings at the grocery store, because, well, there's always the specials, the markdowns, or at least in my mind, I think they have those Monday markdowns of stuff they're trying to sell. And I apologize for moving the camera here. I'm just trying to keep it so the sun's not glaring on it. I had to put my sunshades on because it's so bright. It's not, I think it's in the 60s or something right now, 50s, 60s, light breeze. So I don't think it gets any better than this, trying to get out and get some fresh air. But I think that's about as far as thoughts go. Just, we're doing it. This is the day to day. This is it. And man, I appreciate all the support from everybody. It's just very motivating to know that other people are going through some similar struggles as we age, and that there's people, that are committed to doing something about it. And really just appreciate all the motivation and support I've gotten from people. Okay, hey, if you're off to lift because your gym's open today, enjoy your lift. If you're doing some cardio, outdoor, indoor, whatever it may be, enjoy your cardio today. And if it is your rest day, enjoy your rest day, both mentally and physically. We'll plan on getting after it again tomorrow. It'll be a new week. Again, I'm not real sure what I'm going to do as far as once I complete this rotation, if I'll take another rest day, or I might lift another day or two, throw it on there. Again, it kind of just depends on how sore I am. But have a great Sunday, and we'll see you bright and early again tomorrow.